Hi everyone, I'm actually Arcane, and this video is basically a crash course on how to use all of the Covenant abilities as an Arcane Mage. After this video, if you have any more questions, feel free to stop by my Twitch stream at twitch.tv/actuallyarcane. I also have a Discord full of other Arcane Mages that are always happy to chat. After you get out of the Maw, if you choose to go through the regular Shadowlands storyline, you will get to practice each of the Covenant abilities. Here are a few tips for how to make the most of them. But remember, I'm only going over the mage-specific abilities. The Bastion Covenant ability is most useful in single-target situations. Use Radiant Spark at the beginning of your burst phase since you want full mana, and you want your next 4 abilities to hit as hard as possible to make the most of the ability. Cast Radiant Spark, then Arcane Power and Touch of the Magi to do the most damage. The Maldraxxus Covenant ability is also best used in single-target situations. Cast Deathborne at the beginning of your burst phase before you cast Arcane Power. While using Deathborne, prioritize Arcane Blast over Arcane Missiles. This should also be done for the Kyrian Covenant ability. Unlike the previous 2 Covenants, Ardenweald grants you a Covenant ability that is best used in AoE situations. In other words, don't use this during your burst phase. Since Arcane Mages need to be in melee range to cast Arcane Explosion anyway, we are uniquely suited to take very good advantage of this Covenant ability. Cast Shifting Power in between your cooldowns, for example, while you're waiting for Touch of the Magi to come back up. Entering Revendreth, you're granted another single target ability. Cast Mirrors of Torment with Arcane Power before Touch of the Magi. It's best to cast this ability on a target that is going to be staying alive long enough to consume all of the mirrors. This ability will increase your damage, and while it does say that it grants you some mana back, the mana that you get is pretty negligible, unfortunately. After you have explored all the realms of the Shadowlands and discovered the secrets waiting for you within Revendreth, it will be time to pledge yourself to a Covenant. While leveling, you may find that you really enjoyed using one of the abilities. Or you may have really felt a connection with one of the Covenants. Ultimately, that decision is going to be up to you. If you want to hear what I chose and why I chose it, and how I use that ability, please let me know and maybe I can do a video on that. If you have any questions, or you would like to see some more Arcane Mage videos, please let me know in the comments below and make sure to subscribe. Thanks.